What is up? Just going down to my in-laws' place for dinner. This is my wife, Crystal. Yeah, we've had the sample for over a week. Sorry about that. It arrived at a work function, and yeah, I've been using it. I pulled it out. We played it with my coworkers. Brought it to a board game site. Played with some new general board gamers that are non-disc golfers. We had a freaking blast. And it's been a chance to like play with the components, you know, get a feel for them and make real assessments about it. So this is my first time getting to show it to the old in-laws, and maybe we'll actually have a chance to crack it open and show you what it looks like. And the thing is, I wanted to make you a really polished video about the thing.
Because it's so cool, it's so pretty. Look how pretty.
Right? It's good. It's very nice. I wanted to show you, but I wanted to make it super professional. Turns out that takes planning and time, and I ain't got time for that. I'm gonna make time later, but you all want updates now, so I guess we're just gonna make a video and show it to you. So stand by.
Yeah, but
Feels nice too. That's
I saw it upstairs. Callum showed it to me.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Yeah,
dude, it's just pretty.
it's
It
just
is
pretty.
so pretty. It is. It's beautiful.
And we didn't bugger the backup with a bunch of way too much information. It's a poem and art, and we just kept it simple.
Yeah, Callum.
Hold that.
I'm gonna need glasses.
It's just straight up pretty. It's like everywhere you look, it's just pretty. Yeah. Let's see what's in this thing. Doink.
Doink. Where's my turnaround lens? Oh no, that's an image. Oh well. Cheers, motherfuckers.
Here. Put it on this.
Yeah.
Put it on this. It's coming up. It's coming open. This is actually the first time I've seen inside the box.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, well, he had that sort of like sort of. I feel like. Oh shit! That's got an impact, doesn't it?
Yeah, if the pieces stayed in where they belong.
Well, I know, but
But then you get to play
you carry
those
you
kids
carry it
games
under
where you
arm,
fit the
right?
shape into the shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was that game
Like
called?
Operation? I guess it's removing
No, I'm thinking about like when you put the square block in the square hole.
See, this is
The
not
proper thing.
Virgin. You've had this open before.
I have.
Because I should be looking at it like this.
Yeah. So
Okay, that's nice. No, I got it. Like you can see it straight away. It's
Yeah.
like, oh,
you got the thumb holes to pull these guys out.
yeah.
and
You need a little bit of fingernail.
they're nice and thick. Like they're tactile. One thing they're really bad for is once they're on the table, good luck getting your fingernail underneath one. You're sliding that to the end of the table. But
Okay. Well,
Crap,
that
they're
got
looking
popped
good.
out.
So there is a piece that goes in behind it that have that whole board stand up. So at the very least, you can, if you're having a hard time, yeah, and there's a little piece that will help support it in the back.
Oh,
So you can at
okay.
least pop the pieces out if you can't get it through the little thumb hole.
Yeah.
Is it magnetic?
No, they just pressure fit in.
yeah, I'm considering widening the holes for these guys.
I would think so, but then you're doing a trade off, right? You widen it, but then they're just going to fall out all over the place.
Yeah, you don't want that either. So.
You don't want that. But over time, they're going to loosen up too. And how long before everybody's just throwing them all in a bag?
Well, the hope is that they display as a selection of things you can choose from.
Oh, yeah.
They'll come in a bag. I'm hoping to store them like this. We'll see.
But no, I mean, like they sit nice. You're right. They're a good thickness too. After what I did with the bookmarks, how thick did you make them?
Before
1 mil?
they're kind of thin.
I don't know. I just told them to make them.
Oh, see, I think those.
Well, no, because I've been cranking out the bookmarks on the printer,
So,
right?
here's the
And
thing.
That's it.
Like-
It's a mil.
Have nails.
It's probably a mil.
it's a mil, maybe 1.2 mil.
I didn't want it to be too thick that it distorted the vision of the
Well, no,
board
it's
underneath.
it's good. It's got the see through. I like
The
that.
funny thing is that nails, there's not an issue getting any of them out.
No, I just cut these things down like yesterday. I got no fingernails. If you've got a little bit of fingernail, you don't have an issue.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
These are one of my only pieces of contention right here. Rules reference cards.
Yeah, I definitely picked the box up upside down.
So the back's pretty, but when even if you fold this up, the background's lackluster. It could be white,
Yeah.
and then it's way too big. I
I
was hoping to
wouldn't go
fold
white,
these.
but
I was hoping to fold these into a prism so that they sat around the game, but it's way too tall. And once you know the rules, you're not going to need these. I'm thinking of just making them into cards, like just cards that you can keep in a very small surface area by your.
or if you had different art on each one.
So the idea was that you never see the inside.
Oh, okay. This is just
This is you keep it like this, and then they're all different. So you sit them around, and then you see the one that's most relevant to you, and then others can see what's on the other ones.
okay.
So it would like sit around the board, but they're too big. I don't know.
I get that.
I have mixed feelings. I needed them because I forgot the instructions to play test because I'm an idiot. But yeah,
Oh, yeah.
those made
But
disappear.
this makes sense immediately, right?
Well, it's
Low,
it's
low, high, like low, high.
That's all it
you
is.
can follow the arc like straight away.
Yeah, they all follow the same. It's the same formula. It's
Yeah.
just some of them are higher for longer, some are lower for longer. And,
No, it's just interesting to me that driver, mid range,
approach.
approach. I do not know the terms. From golf, I'd expect a B. You got the A for the approach. This is going to make sense to everybody who plays driver, mid range.
This is also way harder because we haven't put the support bar in the back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing's actually keeping it up at the
All right,
moment.
what's underneath here? What do we got over here?
Well, that's your magnetic sheet. So that's
Oh,
gonna-
this is all of the play field here, right?
so everything's going to go on top of this bad boy,
Do you flip it over, or you just go like you just lay down?
just like that.
Oh, okay. Par 5, par 3. Okay, I got
Is it
this.
stronger if you flip it over?
No.
Par 3.
I don't think so.
Are these in any particular order? Like
No.
hole wise?
No, it's all randomized. So you'd flip through them. You might let each player take a turn choosing a hole,
Oh, okay.
and collectively you've decided how many holes you're going to play. So once you've chosen them all, stack them up in order and put them off to the side.
So would you?
One,
Oh,
play 5, you play 18.
double-sided too?
I'm not wasting money on a single-sided.
Of course not. Would you like at distro consider putting like hole 1, hole 2, hole 3? You
No.
order them, but you can play them in any order.
Nah. The thing is, like, there's no structure. It's a fantasy course. There's no linear concept to it.
The point is, sometimes when you get anal retentive freaks like me, you're like, yeah, that's a part. When it came, I want to know what you envisioned as this is the course.
I envision you
And-
playing 18 holes, and if you can do it, amazing. If you can't, choose the holes you're going to play.
Correct. Here's the recommended
Choose your own adventure.
course. And if you want to play like this, put 176294, and it's going to give you this type of configuration. If you want to
Oh,
go
yeah.
like a long course, if you want everything to be a par 5, you want to pull board 7, 6, 2, and 9.
I might have to put some course recommendations on my website.
And the only way you put the recommendations in there is, I get it, they're beautiful. I like the high and low. They're really easy to see. I like that the rocks, it's just a standard rock. You got low rock, high rock, right?
Yep.
So you immediately get what's going on in there. And this just sort of wants to go there.
Yeah, that's it. It doesn't need to be directly on there because once you start putting your magnetic disc tokens on here, it's going to hold it in place anyways.
Yeah.
And
These
these
are-
are the crown jewel. I love these so
Oh,
much.
that's so nice. This is your player card, right?
Yeah, there's 6 different player cards to choose from.
So who you want the sniper? Oh, no, you can't have the sniper. I want a sniper. You got Trailblazer. Oh, it's this. Oh, so here's your bar here for the backboard, right? Got that. Okay. And this is like any game that once it's been opened, like pieces are going all over the place.
Well, it needs to come with bags. My sample did not come with enough bags, and I was so in a hurry to clean up last night that I didn't put it back in the bag. So suffer. But people that care more are going to put their own tokens back in their own bag, and it's
yeah,
going to
yeah.
be better for everybody.
Absolutely, because you have care and feeding for your thing, right? So
Yeah.
okay, so you get
Play with, or in the bullet indented is here and here and here.
basket token. I like
So they
that.
look like a
So if you want
in
to,
your bag.
do you put that there, or can I guess that's so you can optionally put your.
I got to be honest, that was an afterthought. The T-pad token and the basket token were an opportunity for people to say, you know what, I want to play a different hole, and they just make a different one.
Oh yeah,
So-
absolutely.
It says,
But then this is a
make your own hole. I ain't here to tell you how to play this. If you want to play a different idea, that's a mandatory. So it's saying make the course harder by forcing someone to go the direction around that. So if you're playing from here, but that's over here, you now have to work your way across the course to get around it before you're allowed to proceed.
Oh, okay. So this is rule. I gotta go this way.
Yeah. There's a bunch of game modes in the back of the instructions, and well, control involves choosing the layout of a hole, and it has the winner. So there's benefits to winning.
Player token?
Basket token.
Basket token?
Where do you think that's going to go?
as you progress and as you play.
Well,
Pull out one of these guys.
oh.
I modeled that in Blender.
Magic, and then your disc on the board also matters.
I was stoked to model it in Blender.
Where does he go? Oh. Is he going to sit in here? Is he going to sit in here? Where's he going to sit in here?
Not even.
That can't be right.
No. When it clicks, it'll click.
You turn him upside down and pop him in there.
Yeah. So you're tracking your score in
Oh,
relation to
you know
par.
what? This is my brain on drugs. Because I'm not. So I'm picking it up, and my brain is immediately going, oh, it's a little person. It's not a little person. It's a little basket. It's a disc golf basket, and he sits in my par. So I can keep score. I'm 2 over par. I'm actually, they sit better. Yeah, they sit better a little bit that way.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right, that
Exactly.
makes sense.
So after each hole, you take your score, you compare it to the par, and if you were, under
Well,
under
golf,
par by
right?
one,
You're
you'll
under par
just-
by one. You just get to go
just
down by
adjust it, yeah.
one.
Exactly. So
Move 'em in and-
it works better when I'm looking at what I'm doing. I'm just holding the camera. Yeah. They stick in there nicely. And then
That's what we do.
you've got that dual layer, so you can fit tokens in the bag, right there, up in here. Yeah. So chain tokens up top, bag tokens at the bottom, and your magnetic disc token can sit right up top. That already came out. Sorry. You throw that out, right?
Oh, okay. So these
all just-
those unique pieces are sitting in here at the beginning, for you to,
Yeah.
and then pop, pop, pop. Out you go.
Nobody expect these. These are not coming with the game. These are old versions of the basket tokens that clearly would never have fit in these holes.
No.
There's just old versions that the manufacturer said, yeah, you should have them.
Here, take them.
Yeah.
So we got wind.
You can put it on the ground, like put it on the table for it to spin properly. There you go.
Oh, yeah, of course, in my hand. That's much better. Oh, shit. Dude, those spin nice.
Yeah. I love the art on this one. I bought the original art for this, so I have the canvas upstairs. It's on like a panel of wood.
I like the motion on that.
It's a lot of feedback I was getting is that it's just a tactile experience of saying I need input variability on this puzzle game, and I get to experience the variability with a tactile input, and it's just nice.
That's
So,
nice.
yeah.
Bomber. I love that. That's pretty.
Yeah.
Squash!
Flip through them. Yeah. Thanks, Squash. Sponsoring the art for this game.
Wizard. That's. Oh shit! Every bag's different too.
Yeah.
That's nice. Oh yeah, they match up with the holes. The machine is. This guy's my personal favorite.
Dude, I wanted to do Bert
That's Grace's
Kreischer so
favorite,
bad.
too.
Oh, of course, of course he's gonna love that. Approachable. Oh, these are nice.
Yeah.
Like it's got like a little Salt Bay of disc. It'll go in the basket.
Yeah. Oh man, just a sprinkle of spin.
Just a sprinkle of spin. Sniper. You know what? It's all in the detail, right? I've seen this rangefinder a whole bunch of times online.
And he knows. Like my
And he
artist
knows.
knows he's so talented and he's so immersed in the disc golf scene, both of them, that they got it right. They just knew what to do, and I didn't have to give them much direction at all. I'm so impressed. Logan Walden and Noel Smith, everybody.
Woot, woot, indeed. Fucking machine is awesome. I love that dude.
Yeah, he's so extra.
I mean, I'm gonna go bomber, sniper, machine, but
Yeah.
disc missile +3 to all chain and rolls. Divine guest. Once you throw, you may adjust the outcome of a wind adjustment by wind. That's handy.
Yeah, so like, what were they doing?
Wind kills my ass. I played like what, 6 times?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, the thing is, unless you learn,
One change.
it depends what what late stage of learning the rules you are. Sometimes you're just like, I don't want to hit that. Sometimes you're like, I get into trouble and I need help, so you play Trailblazer. Sometimes you're like, I hate the wind, I'm going to beat that thing, and then you just choose Wind Wizard and you're all set.
Sniper. I want sniper every time.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Max speed.
No casualties before throwing. You may identify a single tree, bush, or rock, small, medium, to ignore this throw. Like, yes, please. Yeah. You
Let's,
got it? Thank you.
yeah, so your chain tokens are going to go horizontally in here. They do sit vertically. You just have to be, a good person.
Yeah.
And a good balancer. If you can't balance them, you're not a good person. The magnetic disc tokens. So these were touchy. This is a really risky design choice because they're just strong enough to sit there and require some force to move them. See that?
Yeah, but they don't really want to go far though.
No. And when you put one beside the other, so this is fun. So I'm not saying they play nice, but they don't push them into like the opposite side. They don't push them into a new hex.
Yeah.
That's super important because if they did, then you'd lose your spot. You also need to be able to, when measuring a shot, grab this guy. I can't have you measuring a shot and accidentally bump it and like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So push it.
It comes back.
It'll come
Look at
back.
that.
So
Yes.
yeah. Overall, I'd say super well balanced. Your custom dice. So you roll a blue, no adjustment, yellow, 1 adjustment, and red, 2 adjustments. For most things, missed putts, ricochets, etc. Something that I do want to point out, and I don't know if I'm going to fix this. I think it's something that we're going to have to manage ourselves. Is if I'm reaching over, let's say these are loosely in here. I mean, it's cardboard, right? Like it's gonna move. It's tight fit. It will get looser over time. But if I'm trying to reach in on my own, I had luck this time. But maybe I'm like, I've had a drink or something, and it's a little hard to push in, and it's moving. If you're leaning over a table to go grab that, you're gonna have a harder time managing that. My recommendation is if it's your turn, you actually physically grab this thing, bring it over to you, and just, I'm holding a phone, dude, but two-hand this thing. Just grab it, grab the top, and you can provide your own stability while you pull out and put something back in. That's all. I noticed that the other day when we were playtesting. What else did I want to bring up? Oh yeah, I didn't show you guys these yet. These are your 10-sided dice. Where's the blue one? Oh yeah, that's kind of funny. So one of them came black, and I'm gonna have to talk to the manufacturer about it because I want all the D10 to match these. You don't roll these as you throw. You record your stroke. So if you just keep track of like your first stroke, second stroke, etc., and then you calculate that total at the end of the hole and move your basket token accordingly. Reset this to 0 on your bike. As you saw, there's a couple tokens. There's a dice that's not the correct color. I'm going to get the color correction done and make sure those holes are submitted to the manufacturer, and I approve those, and then we're good. I have to make a call about those rules reference cards. They're a little, they're too big for what they are. I either have to reimagine their format, or I might remove them from the game altogether. You have the rules. Read the rules. I'll make videos if you have questions. But the rules, the instruction book covers it all. The rule reference cards are too big, so that's it. These are the final little touches that I need to have conversations with the manufacturer about, and then we move to mass manufacturing. So the game's coming. I was taking my time with this testing because I want you to have the best product possible. That's all. So anyways, thanks for sticking with me, and we're having a blast. Can't wait for you guys to have it too. Bye.